So, in preparation for this video, I know some ABGs like to sport their natural colour or be a little bit paler. I have fake tans because that's what I feel best in, or if I'm like on holiday and I've got my natural tan, that is what I feel best in. So I'm just going to be sporting that, if that's okay with you. I can't find any temporary tattoos or anything in the house. I thought I had some, but I don't. There were like these dragon ones, like tiny ones. I would have put like one like under my collarbone or something like that, but it's fine. I've already got a real tattoo. Okay, so I'm gonna just start off by doing my eyebrows because that's what I start off with mainly, depending on like what I want on my face, because otherwise I'd put on the Le Beige by Chanel first, but today we're gonna go for a full face of makeup, so ain't gonna be doing that. So I'm just gonna be popping on some soap brows. Let's do this with ABG makeup. It's not very like, no, it's not. It's more like a really polished look instead of like the rough natural look. Shall I just do what I used to do? I'll just do normal eyebrows. So yesterday I tinted my eyebrows, plucked them and trimmed them. I'm gonna be taking Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ash Brown. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting from like the middle of my brow into the tail. I keep my eyebrow quite thin. I was looking through my photos from like last year and I used to do these really big eyebrows and they looked, like looking back now, they look horrendous, but back at the time I was really enjoying them. We want them to look a bit angry, and so I'm gonna bring like the front part down. Wow, that's made such a big difference compared to this. So I went ahead and did that one off camera. Kiko in shade 04. And then I'll take the Collection Colour lashes in clear and brown, make the hairs look thicker. I've seen these memes saying that people getting weird dreams and stuff, and I keep on getting them. It's just a weird time of life and I hate these dreams so much because they're really, I feel like it's happening in like my life, like for real, and then I'll wake up and I feel really tense. Then I'll do the other one. Sorry, you can really see the scars on my face today. Because I'm slightly fake tanned, I'm going to be using Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Golden Tan. I'm going to use this underneath my eyebrow. I've just been using Dove Summer Body again because I don't really want to waste my fake tan if I'm just going to be indoors like every day, all day. So I'm going to be mixing the shade Nude. So that is the Golden Tan there. It's quite dark actually. I have the shade Amber as well, which is even darker. That's when I'm wearing like loads and loads of fake tan. Now I'm just gonna go and carve out my eyebrow. I used to love doing this. Can you believe? I wore more makeup to school than I have at uni. I mean, uni first year I definitely wore loads of makeup, and second year as well, but third year I learned my lesson. And now, like reflecting on everything, I think it takes so much time for you to understand or like to overcome certain barriers or like certain things that you don't like about yourself, just to like accept them. Like of course I wake up and I feel ugly a lot of the time. Like yesterday I didn't wear any makeup at all, just like because I was like, is there actually a need to? And like I wasn't taking any Instagram photos or doing any TikToks or filming much really yesterday, so I felt okay, let's not wear any makeup. But I was feeling horrible the whole day because I haven't got any eyelash extensions on, so I don't look half decent anyway. But what am I trying to say really? Like I'm trying to say it does take a lot of time to accept stuff, and like if I were to tell my 13-year-old self or my 14-year-old self like not to wear makeup, I don't think I'd even listen to myself then, unless I could see proof. It's really hard. Like I think about, oh yeah, Caroline, you shouldn't have spent like much money on makeup because you didn't need to at that time. But at that moment in time, I felt probably like the most ugliest girl in school because I've never had a boy like tell me that I'm pretty or it was just like all the girls saying like my makeup was nice. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I would really like to pluck those hairs underneath there, which I'm gonna do now because they're really annoying me. Like, can you see them? They're so annoying. Now I'm gonna be taking a mixture of nude and golden tan on my face. Please don't say I'm running out of this. No, stop. Okay, fine, we're gonna have to mix then. You guys are probably thinking, was she alright? No, I'm not. I'm having stupid dreams and it's making my days horrible. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking amber, which I was saying was really dark, and nude. I'm gonna take more of nude than I do of amber. I'm gonna put amber in my contours of the face, near the outer edges. This is gonna remain like my favorite foundation if I do wear foundation, because it's just so blendable and you can build up the coverage really easily. That's dark. I've seen people do like smoky eyes, but I'm not good at eyeshadow, so I don't really know what to do. Like, I can try and do eyeliner. I put some more lip balm on. Calm next. Really need to listen to music or something. I hate not listening to music whilst I'm doing my makeup. I'm gonna have fun time blending, fun time blending, fun time blending. So I'm gonna be taking a really dense kabuki brush like this. It's like my favorite tool to use to blend out any foundation. Tapping it into the skin. Wow, that is dark. I don't look too horrendous, do I? And I hate taking foundation down onto my neck because I'm like, what if you're wearing something and it transfers onto your neck? I know that some people like to put like, what is it they put on their face? Like hairspray and all that shit to like make it not transfer, but I just don't like that feeling on my skin there. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add another lighter foundation on. I'm gonna be using the NYX HD Concealer in the shade CW4. Placing it down the center of my nose, on my chin. And then this is like old school Caroline makeup, bloody hell. Center of the forehead, like so. Then I'm gonna be taking a beauty blender and just blending that out. I had never really experienced eye bags until like earlier this year, because I don't really experience like discoloration like under my eye from not having enough sleep or anything like that. I get a puffy face when I've had like too much like processed food like the day before. I don't really get that like eye bag thing. Touch wood. Mum, come on. Can we pick it out? Mà màu trắng đó kìa. Cũng có một cái mà màu đen ở đâu vậy? It's not there.
Bỏ lộn cái bao dưới không?
No.
No.
Oh no.
Kiếm rồi hả? Chưa.
Có giặt mà. I forgot that I used to do this. I used to put concealer on the sides of my nose as well for like a smaller illusion. What was I used to do? I used to go like this. I've got dry under eyes as well, so if you can see that, I've got I'm suffering with dry under eye. Look, smaller nose. Yes.
Con bà xạo nè, tôi sợ nó quá. Đưa cho nó cất chứ đâu phải má nó cất nữa.
Okay. Well, go kiếm được tattoo cho con.
Thôi đi cha. Tôi không biết đâu ông.
Come on. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the Nip and Fab liquid highlighter in the shade Rose Gold. And I'm going to be taking the Colourpop No Filter stick in the shade Deep Dark, and going to be using that as a contour for my face. Then I'm going to be taking the smaller side of the sponge and just blending out that highlight that I've popped on. So a minute ago I was just asking my mum where like one of my tops were, because I remember bringing it home from uni and wearing it and then like putting it in the wash, but I haven't found it for like about 2 weeks now, and I'm like, Mum, where is it? Can you help me find it? It was like right under my nose and I was just joking that I couldn't find it. Typical. I'm gonna powder my face with a slightly lighter powder just to tone everything down, because everything's a bit like okay, so I'm gonna be taking my contour brush. I'm gonna skip using the Soleil de Chanel. Oh my days, did you guys hear? They've discontinued Soleil de Chanel and they replaced it with this Le Beige one that looks identical, but it ain't the same formula. I fucking love this girl so much. Today, instead, I'm going to be actually just using the Le Beige Light Tint. I'm going to take a tiny bit, like you don't need much of this product at all. Burst the beads in, like as you can see, it comes out quite dark. I have it in the shade 40, so I think that's like the second darker shade or the darker shade itself. So just above the contour and in between the highlights. And then I'm going to be wiping the rest onto the angled brush. I always concentrate on trying to like accentuate like cheekbones and things like that. And then like if you see me on the side, then it looks like I've got such a wide face. Like, oh my gosh, that is so wide. And then when you see me like this, like my nose doesn't poke out too much, or like my features are quite flat to my face. So I'm always trying to like make everything pop out a bit more. That dry skin was really annoying me, so I've tried to fix it. I removed it and I'm just like blending back in. Okay, so now I'm going to be setting my face. So for the entirety of my face, I'll be taking the Fit Me in the shade 220, starting on my nose first because we're going to be baking that area. I pack quite a bit on just so nothing moves, because when I contour my nose, it's like contour. Then sponge, using the Rimmel London Transparent Stay Matte Powder, down the centre of the nose, on the side of the nose. OG subscribers will know. Ta-da! So just sweep this under my eye as well, set that in place. Now I'm going to be taking the Rodial, their 07 brush, it's like their pointed foundation brush, back into that powder. But someone's just shaking their head at me like doing this. Okay, so now for highlighter, I'll be taking the Illamasqua Loose Pigment in the shade, I can't pronounce this, Fuore, something like that. Fuore Techniques contour brush. Now I'm going to take Benefit Hoola, Chanel blush in the shade Frivole. So it comes up quite a pink peach colour. I'm actually kicking myself now because I should have done my eyes first and then done my makeup, like the base makeup after. I'm kicking myself, literally kicking myself now. And place the blush like on the outer edge, so like here, rather than on the apples. So it's lifted my bones quite high. Bronzer, take the Hoola Caramel today. Start off with whatever's left over on the brush, and then I literally just go then I'll go in a bit more detail with a smaller brush. Then I'll take the Rodial baking brush. I'll just tap those powders into my nose. So weird how much makeup can just change your face, like kapow, kind of catfishing. Like, look, I look like this too. Now to highlight on my nose, I'm going to be taking Lunch Money by Colourpop. This has the most strangest texture ever, cold and like moussey, but it's like a powder. So Lunch Money will be going on the end of my nose. And I know typically ABGs have like acrylic nails. I ain't got any. I've given them up for like nearly a whole year now, so I'm cool. Didn't realise that it was smashed. I mean, the eyeshadows are fine, but the mirror's smashed, and so I'm trying to not look directly into it because I'm scared of bad luck. So I'm covering it with a piece of paper. I'll try and do a smoky eye. I won't say I'm the best, because I really don't like doing eyeshadow anyway on the daily or at any single time ever. Like, people are like, oh my gosh, you got eyeshadow on, oh my gosh, and I'm like, I tried. So I'm going to start off with the shade Forever in the crease of my eye. And then I'm going to bring it out, I'm going to wing it out. going to take it out into my brow as well, like that. Like, I'm making this up as I go along, so bear with me. Then I'm going to be taking this flat eyeshadow brush. I'll take the colour Define, which is this one. Put that on the edge. Then I'm going to take it into the crease and try and blend that out, make it a bit softer. From the Colourpop Yes Please palette, I'll be taking the shade Full Zip, which is like this like pale white, like off-white colour, in the centre of my eyelid, 2/3 of the way in. Now I'm going to be taking the colour, what's it called? Collection Extreme 24-hour felt tip liner in the shade brown. I'm going to be just lining and then doing like a small wing. I'm really scared of doing this. You guys have already seen how everyone else does eyeliner, so I'm going to try and do it off camera. I'm going to be placing some eyelashes on. These are the Peaches and Cream in number 8. Now they've got a really good offer on. It's like I think by 10 for like £15, which is really good price. Or was it like 10 for 20? So I bought like a shed load of them. I bought them on Pretty Little Thing, and just to try them out, I thought, oh, they're really good. Went on their actual website, and then they had that deal on. I've still got it on like right now, so I highly recommend you go and check those lashes out because they last a long time as well. So I've reused these for like 2 weeks now, and they've lasted me like 2 weeks. And I use them like basically every day. So I'm just going to be placing my duo glue on them. So the eyeliner, I didn't go like too crazy. You know that I don't really do things like this anyway, so it's a lot for me. I'm going to wait for the glue to dry. The Primark lip liner in the shade Toffee. I need to buy some more backups when the shop's open. Now I'm going to take Naturally Transformed by MAC lipstick. After Naturally Transformed, I'll take the Kiko 02 lip gloss. I just asked my mum to make some bubble tea for me now, just so I have it in the shot, because I haven't had bubble tea in like 3 weeks. And obviously I don't have fake nails or anything, so I have bubble tea for my Instagram photo. But yeah, really enjoyed doing this makeup look, and it came out really nice as well. Even though my foundation may look a bit too much, it doesn't look too much right now. It's come out quite nice. Ta-da! So I hope you enjoyed watching me do my makeup. It's been a long time since I've done since I've done a full face of makeup like this. I've really enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing some eyeshadow. I feel so different, like it doesn't feel like me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing something new from me, a bit more makeup and all of that jazz. So I'll see you guys next time.